It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We're back with another beer from Tenby Harbwr Brewery, from Pembrokeshire in West Wales. And this is a bottle of their Red Berry Bay. It's an American hop red ale at 4.7% ABV. In a 500 milliliter bottle. It says on the back of the bottle here that it's been brewed with Cascade, Centennial and Simcoe hops. So all US West Coast hops there. And there's that famous seal. They like the seal at Tenby Harbwr Brewery. They do like the seal. I'm going to get the beer out then into a glass and see what we get. I'm a big fan of red ales. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So beer in the glass, we've got a 1 finger, slightly off-white head. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's very kind of red in the colour. Of course, it's called Red Berry Bay. It's going to be a red ale, isn't it? Dark, kind of mild, amber coloured beer. There's a little bit of sediment there. I believe it's slightly hazy. Looks very good. Let's get the aroma. Oh, it's just got the aromas of like a nice breadiness, biscuitiness, toffee, caramel, but then fig, plum and prune. It smells absolutely delightful. It's the toffee and the licorice aromas that just stitch everything together. Oh, it smells fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. First thing I actually thought of, the first thought that popped into my head as I had a mouthful of the beer was just how refreshing it was. It had a real kind of initial refreshing feel to it, but then it had body. It had a bit of a sticky toffee body to it. So not only is it refreshing me, but it's giving me that kind of satisfying body all at the same time. It's very bready. It's very biscuity. It's very nutty. There's licorice galore. There's a touch of vanilla, plum, fig, prune, dark fruit flavours coming through. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A little bit of bitterness on the back end with them American hops. There's orange flavours coming through. Some tangerine flavours coming through. Orange peel. A peppery, spicy bitterness on the back end. This beer has amazing amounts of depth to it. Look at the beer. Look at the head recreating itself as I roll the beer out in the glass. Just have a look at the carbonation as it chases the head of the glass. It looks absolutely fantastic. Ah, really lovely. A really, really lovely beer. I've had this beer, I'll be honest with you, I've had this beer a few months. I've had this beer a fair few months, but it's held up so well. In fact, it's probably had the benefit of some aging. I think the aging process, I've had this beer a good 6 months. I'm not gonna tell anybody any porkies. Although it's been brewed with American hops, and people say that you should be drinking American hops fresh. I get that, I totally get that. But at the same time, I could have been drinking this beer fresh. Indeed, I did drink this beer fresh at the brewery. Tenby Harbwr Brewery is just a fantastic brewery in a lane where there's flowers all up and down the lane. There's tables and benches you can sit at. There's a little hatch where you order the beer from, and you're literally 10 yards from the beach, 10 yards from all the shops. It's fantastic. One of the best breweries that I've ever been to is Tenby Harbwr Brewery. Purely, number one, the beer, and number two, the location where this brewery is set is just tremendous. They're currently building a gin distillery at the same time. So you got a brewery in the lane, a gin distillery in the lane. And it's all, because it's a Norman town, it's all like French architecture in West Wales. It's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So think of chic French outbuildings that have been converted into seating areas and breweries and gin distilleries. And that's what you're going to get when you visit Tenby Harbwr Brewery. But going back to it, when I drank the beer fresh at the brewery, it was hoppy. It was grapefruit and passion fruit and mango and all of these... Pardon me. I still got the January sniffles. It was all of these wonderful American flavours, but it's had the benefit now of aging 6 months. So you're getting more plum and fig and prune, but you're also getting the toffee from the malt and the biscuitiness and the nuttiness, and it's very much a more well balanced beer, if you like, between that sweetness and that bitterness. It's tremendous. It's a really lovely beer. Look at the lacing. Look at the beer as it rocks back and forth. Look at the quality. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is one of my... And it's probably because I've had it so long and I've aged it. And I know it's 4.7% ABV, and you probably shouldn't age a 4.7% ABV beer. But I think this is one of those rare occasions where the beer has had... It's benefited the beer from aging. I wonder if they could make a slightly, and this is a suggestion to Tenby Harbwr Brewery, whether they can make a slightly stronger version of this, maybe 6% ABV, and then put it in barrels. Maybe barrel age it in a whiskey cask or something, because I think all of the malt build, the biscuitiness, the nuttiness would go really well with some oak and some wood and some whiskey. I think it would be it would be an even better beer aged in whiskey barrels. I have thoroughly enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Inspired by Redberry Bay, where the seals live at Caldy Island. Sergeant's Lane, that's what it's called. Gonna rate it. Redberry Bay, American hop red ale. Fantastic. Just look at it. Look at it. I like this enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.